Euclid. Euclid of Alexandria was born in about 325 BC. He is the most prominent mathematician of antiquity, best known for his dissertation on mathematics. He was able to create the elements which included the composition of many other famous mathematicians together. He began exploring math because he felt that he needed to compile certain things and fix certain postulates and theorems. His book included many of Euclid's theorems. He perfected many of Theaetetus' theorems also. Euclid's most famous work is his dissertation on mathematics, The Elements. The book was a compilation of knowledge that became the center of mathematical teaching for 2000 years. Probably, Euclid first proved no results in the elements but the organization of the material, and its exposition are certainly due to him. In fact, there is ample evidence that Euclid is using earlier textbooks as he writes the elements, since he introduces quite a number of definitions which are never used, such as that of an oblong, a rhombus and a rhomboid. Euclid's postulates. The book first began the book by giving the definitions of 5 postulates. The first 3 are based upon constructions. For example, the first one is that a straight line can be drawn between 2 points. These 3 postulates also describe lines, circles, and the existence of points and the possible existence of other geometric objects. The 4th and 5th postulates are written in a different nature. Postulates 4 states that all right angles are equal. The 5th one is very famous. It is also can be referred to as the parallel, the 5th parallel. It states that one and only one line can be drawn through a point parallel to a given line. The elements begins with the 5 postulates and their definitions. These postulates prove or define the existence of points, lines and circles, and from there on go to define other aspects of geometry based upon the simpler concept. The element consists of 13 books. Some assumptions are not totally provable, such that there is only one straight line between 2 points. Euclid makes some assumption that make his form of mathematics, Euclidean geometry, sometimes at odds with other forms. His 5th postulate states that only one line can be made through a point parallel to a given line. Eventually, sometimes during the 19th century, this postulate was dropped in an attempt to study non-Euclidean geometries. Euclid's assumptions about his postulates have set the groundwork for geometry today. He provided society with the definitions of a circle, a point and line, etc., and for 2000 was considered the father of geometry. His postulates proved to be a framework from which mathematics was able to grow and evolve from 2000 years ago till Newton and even to all our classrooms today. Euclid of Alexandria is commonly attributed to be the father of geometry and one of the most influential mathematicians of all time. Euclid supposedly lived in Alexandria during the time of the first Ptolemy. The only thing certain about Euclid's life was that he taught in Alexandria after Plato but before Archimedes of Syracuse. During Euclid's life, King Ptolemy started a research institute called the Museum. Euclid was one of the first scholars to be associated with the museum, and he taught mathematics there. Euclid was completely devoted to mathematics and his teachings.